What if the secret to clearer thinking, smoother digestion, a stronger heart, and even younger-looking skin was already sitting in your kitchen? Not in a pill, not in an expensive supplement, but in a small bundle of fragrant green leaves you've probably cooked with before. Today, you're going to discover why drinking rosemary tea every day might be one of the simplest, most powerful habits you can start right now. Think of your blood sugar like the fuel gauge in a car. When it's steady, the ride is smooth. When it spikes or crashes, you either feel jittery and overheated or sluggish and ready for a nap. Rosemary tea helps keep that gauge in the sweet spot. It makes your cells more responsive to insulin, the hormone that unlocks them, so sugar can move in and be used as energy. It's as if rosemary oils the hinges on thousands of microscopic doors, helping them open easily when insulin knocks. Some of its natural compounds even mimic insulin, giving your body extra helper keys to keep things balanced. Over time, this can mean fewer afternoon crashes, fewer sudden cravings for sweets, and less long-term strain on your pancreas, all from a simple daily cup. Your blood vessels are like a vast river system. If the channels are narrow and blocked, water trickles and debris builds up. Rosemary helps by gently widening those channels, letting your blood flow more freely and lowering the pressure inside. This improved flow reaches even the smallest capillaries, bringing oxygen and nutrients to places that often get overlooked, like your fingertips, your toes, or even the fine blood vessels in your brain. With better circulation, you might notice warmer hands in winter, less dizziness when standing up, or faster recovery after exercise. And because rosemary is rich in antioxidants, it also protects your riverbanks, the delicate walls of your vessels, from damage, reducing the chance of dangerous clots. We've all had those meals that feel like a rock in the stomach. Rosemary tea can help lighten that load. It relaxes the muscles lining your intestines so food moves along without creating painful spasms. It also signals your gallbladder to release bile, your body's natural detergent for breaking down fats. Imagine trying to wash greasy dishes without soap. That's your digestive system without enough bile. Rosemary makes sure the soap is there, doing its job. Its gentle anti-inflammatory effects can calm irritated intestines, making it a welcome ritual for people with IBS or other digestive sensitivities. And in your gut's neighborhood, rosemary is a good neighbor. It feeds the friendly bacteria while discouraging the troublemakers, helping your whole system run more smoothly. Your brain is always hungry, not just for food, but for oxygen and clear communication between its billions of nerve cells. Rosemary offers both. A compound called carnosic acid acts like a security guard for brain cells, shielding them from the kind of oxidative stress that can slowly wear them down. It also helps preserve acetylcholine, the messenger chemical your brain uses for focus and memory. Without enough of it, signals start dropping like bad phone calls. With rosemary, the lines stay clear. Studies even suggest rosemary may reduce the risk of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and other neurodegenerative diseases. And here's the fun part. Just smelling it can lift your mood and sharpen your concentration. Picture a tiny herbal wake-up call traveling straight from your nose to your brain. No caffeine required. Inflammation is like a fire alarm, useful in emergencies, but damaging if it keeps ringing for no reason. Chronic inflammation can slowly eat away at your joints, your muscles, and even your blood vessels. Rosemary contains natural compounds that dial down that alarm. For someone with arthritis, that might mean less morning stiffness. For someone with sore muscles, it might mean faster recovery. You can drink the tea to work from within, and for targeted relief, diluted rosemary oil can be massaged into aching areas. It's a bit like getting both central heating and a warm blanket at the same time. Comfort from all directions. Modern life is noisy, not just the kind you hear, but the kind your body feels. Stress hormones buzz in your system, keeping you on high alert long after you need to be. Rosemary tea helps lower that internal volume. It soothes the nervous system, making it easier to shift from fight or flight to rest and repair. While it's not a sedative, it creates the right conditions for sleep, a calm mind, relaxed muscles, and steady breathing. And the ritual of making it, boiling water, inhaling the steam, sipping slowly, becomes its own gentle form of meditation. Over time, that adds up to better sleep quality, clearer mornings, and a calmer baseline during the day. Your immune system is your body's security team, always scanning for intruders. Rosemary strengthens it in two key ways. First, its antimicrobial properties make it harder for bacteria, fungi, and even some viruses to take hold. Second, its antioxidants protect immune cells from damage so they can keep doing their job effectively. It's the same reason rosemary was once used to preserve meat before refrigeration. It slows the growth of harmful microbes. Bringing it into your daily routine is like giving your immune system better gear and better training. If your body were a city, the liver would be the waste processing plant, the recycling center, and the chemical lab all rolled into one. It's always working, and rosemary helps it work better. It protects liver cells from toxins, reduces fat buildup, and helps the organ recover from strain, whether that's from a rich diet, certain medications, or environmental pollutants. For people with fatty liver disease, this support can be especially valuable. But even in a healthy person, rosemary is like sending in an extra team of cleaners to keep the city running smoothly. The benefits of rosemary show up in places you can see. Its antioxidants slow the signs of skin aging, making your complexion look fresher over time. It encourages faster wound healing, so small cuts or blemishes fade more quickly. On your scalp, rosemary can stimulate blood flow to hair follicles, which may help with thinning or patchy hair. And for your eyes, its protective compounds help prevent or slow age-related changes like cataracts or macular degeneration. It's a quiet kind of beauty support, not dramatic overnight change, but gradual, noticeable health that comes from within. You don't need fancy equipment to make rosemary tea. Just steep 1 or 2 teaspoons of fresh or dried leaves in boiling water for 3 to 5 minutes and strain. For a stronger flavor, simmer the leaves for 5 minutes. That's a decoction, and it pulls out more of the good stuff. You can drink it hot in winter, iced in summer, or even mixed with a little lemon or honey. Beyond tea, sprinkle rosemary into soups, roasted vegetables, or bread dough. Marinate meat with it before grilling. Not only does it taste wonderful, but it can also reduce harmful compounds that form during cooking. Infuse rosemary in olive oil for a salad dressing, or use that same oil as a nourishing hair treatment. Keep a small rosemary plant in your kitchen window. Fresh leaves at your fingertips and a burst of uplifting scent every time you brush against it. Even the gentlest remedies need some guidelines. More than 2 strong cups of rosemary tea a day can cause stomach upset or nausea. If you have gallstones, be careful. Rosemary stimulates bile flow, which could trigger discomfort. It can also thin the blood slightly, so if you're on anticoagulants or have a bleeding disorder, talk to your doctor before making it a daily habit. And because it can enhance the effects of blood pressure and diabetes medications, always check for interactions. Pregnant or breastfeeding? Stick to culinary amounts and skip medicinal doses until you have the all-clear from your healthcare provider. Rosemary tea won't cure everything, but it's one of those rare habits that's simple, pleasant, and genuinely beneficial for multiple areas of health. It's a warm, fragrant cup that quietly works on your brain, your heart, your digestion, your immune system, and even your mood. It's affordable, easy to prepare, and backed by both tradition and growing scientific evidence. So tomorrow morning, before the coffee and the rush, give yourself those few quiet minutes. Brew the tea, breathe in its steam, taste its freshness. Your body might just thank you with more energy, clearer thinking, and a steadier, healthier rhythm, one sip at a time.